Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing wonderful. I'm doing great myself. Welcome to another episode of Storytelling and Listening. If you are new to this channel, I would love for you to subscribe and press the bell icon so you get notified when new videos are uploaded. And if you are already subscribed, I thank you, and thank you. Today's topic is one of those that I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with, but it also sometimes helps with reinforcement. And this is about what are the most important things in life. And it goes like this. One of the philosophy professor in a college was trying to get this concept across his students, basically trying to teach them what are important things in life. And he had a little show and tell. He took a big glass jar, empty, and he had 3 different items. In the first bowl, he had some large rocks. In the second bowl, he had smaller rocks. And then in the third bowl, he had some sand. He started filling in the big jar with the large rocks. And once the jar was kind of full, he asked his students, guys, do you think this is full now? And the student said, yes, it's full. He then took the medium-sized rocks and started adding them to the glass jar and shook it a little so that the medium rocks could find their way in between those larger rocks. Then he picked up the glass jar and asked the students, is it full? And the student said, yes, it's full now. He said, okay. He then took the bowl of sand and just poured it on top of the jar and shook it again. The sand found their ways in between the crevices and filled up the jar. Then he picked up the jar again and asked the students, is this full now? And the student said, yes, it's full. He lifted up the jar and held it up and told the students that this jar represents your life. The larger rocks or the pebbles are the important things in your life, such as your life, your family, parents, your close friends, your children, your health, all these things that if you lose everything else and have these, you still have a meaningful life. Then the smaller rocks represents more like the secondary things in life, such as maybe your car, how big of the house you have, maybe a job, what are your liking, what's your favorite restaurants and things like that, that you can live without them, but they're kind of important as well. And then he said the sand represent the real little stuff in life that really doesn't matter. He continued to say that if you fill up the jar with sand first, then you really don't have room for the pebbles, whether they're the large ones or the small ones. And the same goes for life. If you spend all your time with the small things, then you are never going to have time for the things that matter to you. Keeping that in mind, play with your children, spend time with your parents, and do the things that makes your loved ones happy, because before you know, time will pass and those things will be gone out of your life. Essentially, take care of your rocks first, because the sand really doesn't matter. I thank you for watching the video till the end. Please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon, and I'll be back with another story another day. Until then,